Hello, Internet! I'm Ellie the Purple Doofus, and welcome to Buddy Reads, where I read a small selection of a book and review it for you. Today we have our spoiler-free review of the entire book of The Wind Through the Keyhole. If you want spoilers, go back and watch the other 4 videos that I did that covers the entire book. This is the final published book in the Dark Tower series. You have no idea how happy it makes me to tell you that I finished it. How happy it makes me to tell you that I'm done. How happy it makes me to tell you that I am never ever going to read another thing associated with the Dark Tower ever again! Moving on. This actually takes place between books 4 and 5. It has Roland and the Pilgrims, and they are continuing their journey when they come across a storm, and they have to hide out during the storm. So during their time that they are hiding out, Roland tells another story from his past. Now, I wish that was the only form of storyception there is, but it's not. Roland's story from the past is a wonderful, interesting, intriguing story, but it lasts for probably 100 pages. That pisses me off, because I really wanted more of that and less of what we got. Because what we got was a fairy tale that young Roland was telling to another character, and that irritated the crap out of me. Because I was much more interested in Roland's past story than this stupid, boring fairy tale. In this fairy tale, it's basically a boy named Tim, and he goes off into the woods to help save his mother. I won't tell you how his mother gets in trouble. I won't tell you what happens while he's in the woods. I won't tell you any more about this fairy tale other than that, because I do not want to ruin anything for you in my spoiler-free review. And I won't tell you any more about Roland's past story other than it was a fantastic mystery about Roland and his friends trying to find a killer that, practically destroyed this village. And I was like, that's awesome! I want to read more about this killer. I want to read more about Roland being a detective. I want to read more about that. But no, we got this stupid frickin' fairy tale. Roland's story is fantastic. Fairy tale, it's a fairy tale. And if you've ever read any fairy tale, you know how it goes. Person going on a personal journey in order to complete something, either save someone or bring someone something. They come across troubles along their way, and they defy the oracle that is telling them, don't do this, and then they immediately do that. It's just, no! It's so boring! The first third of the fairy tale feels like a domestic abuse story, and it's just no. And then you get to the character's actual journey, and it's okay, I guess, but the way that it led up with Roland's tale about murder and intrigue, I wanted more murder and intrigue, and I did not get that. The character of Tim, he's alright. He comes across other characters that are fine. Like, the characters within that story are there's nothing that really stands out about that story, and that's why I found it so boring. The story outside of that story, Roland's story, was great. It was fantastic, but it was hardly even a third of this book. And then the story outside of that was just boring. Because again, it's just the pilgrims trying to get to the Dark Tower. Whether or not I suggest to read this between books 4 and 5, or after you're done, I still suggest that you read it after you're done. Because it makes allusions within the pilgrim's story about book 5 that I thought were great reveals, and if you read the allusions in this book, it kind of ruins those. Who would I suggest this to? I don't know. I am just so burnt out on the whole Dark Tower thing. I'm done. I'm kind of wondering why Jenkins hasn't, rolled in here. He's always coming in and, bursting in and telling me what I should think. If I'm being kind of honest, I kind of miss him. Where the hell are you, Jenkins? Guess I'll just have to, do my sign-off. I've been Ollie the Purple Doofus. This has been Buddy Reads, reminding you to watch your pajama radius. And I'll see you all in the beginning of my next book review. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be without Jenkins here to just kind of throw a book at me. Toodles!
looking from the purple light in us.